We are back. And since I forgot this morning, let's go ahead and fix Discord now. Before somebody comes in and says, I can't hear Trins. Which doesn't matter, because you can't hear him anyways, because he's really fucking quiet. Anyways. Let's look and see what we have for updates today. So he finished basic functionality of red alloy cables. So let's do a little bit of messing around with them. And by basic, I mean basic because he doesn't have the cover system for him yet, so we can't do repeaters and stuff like that. But we should be able to break this out of here. And then connect this up. Like this. And it works. Alright, so that takes care of that a little bit smoother. I could even make this a little bit better.
Hey, don't change that. One problem is that that's gonna work even so it's just one, unless it doesn't matter to you.
Yeah, this isn't gonna have the tiered effect to it. But right now I don't really know that I care. Right now we've got 500 in there, so I'm not really too worried about it. But yeah, if this has got a, it's going to be a full signal. Which also means that I don't need that, because that was just to pull it off at the right thing, so I can get rid of that. But right now I'm not too worried about it. And we're going to leave it like this, and hopefully when he does the cover system, we can actually put a tag on one to set the redstone amount, and we can use them like we do the RS latch in GT6, but we'll see. Which will make doing this down here so much easier, because all of this redstone that we have running across here, we can change out to wires now, and we won't have to do this ladder thing. But I think I'm going to wait to change this over till he gets everything done. That way we can use the torches on it to invert. That'll make things a lot nicer being able to use that for our redstone. Let's see. Fixed large boiler names. I already looked at that. So they no longer say HP in them to confuse the shit out of me. Now they just say large boiler, as they should. Fixes small heat exchanger issues, which he's remaking it because somehow ours just came up fucking missing. Which he was wondering if it blew up, but if it had blown up, you figure something around here would be missing, and if not, at least the floor.
The box might be pretty resistant to explosion, so it might not be that powerful explosion, you know. Sometimes machines explode without causing any damage, you know.
Maybe, but they'd at least break a freaking piece of stone or something. Plastic pipe shouldn't have that much explosion resistance. Alright, so apparently we got power going down. How is turbines at 69? It's still in there for the moment. Fixed small steam turbine efficiency. LV is now the least efficient, which is the way that I always thought it should be. It's not the way it is in GT5, so it will possibly confuse others, but that means that the HV steam turbine is now the most efficient of the small ones, which logically just makes sense. Now, the only issue with that is he doesn't tell you this in the tooltips. He needs to get that into the tooltips. So it's like 65, 75, 85, I think, is the efficiency. And then when you go to this one, you get much better efficiency normally out of these guys. Most of them are like, well, there's some that are 70 and 80, but you got 90s, and I think there's an 100 in there. But the biggest thing with these is they can do a lot more. Yeah, there's a couple 90s there. 80, 90. Now that one's 140. But you're not making that. The one we're running is 80, so we'd actually be taking a 5% efficiency drop by using it. Or no, that's cobalt. We're using black bronze. Ours is actually 70%. So we're actually losing 15% efficiency now by using it. But it's the only way to get the distilled water we need for... well, it's one of the main ways of getting the distilled water we need for the reactor. And we may need to drop the ones from the single block ones just a little bit. Because I don't think we want to change these.
Yeah, currently those are set up to use total stats. It'd be very difficult to change them.
But if you think about it right now, we're pulling 570 EU out of this big son of a bitch. And we have to supply it with a turbine. And if you think about it, if what I'm saying is correct, which I believe it is, and the HV one is 85% efficient instead of 65% efficient, which is what it used to be, then that means that we're now losing 15% efficiency, having to use a rotor, having to put a lot more work and material into building the big son of a bitch for the benefit of not having to have two of the HV, being able to use steel instead of stainless steel for most of its construction, and being able to get the distilled water out. But again, we're losing 15% of our efficiency versus what it used to be, which was getting 5% more efficiency. So we may need to just drop that efficiency down across the board for each of them a little bit, or something. I'll have to think about it. But I think we're going to look at getting a different rotor this time, because we can go from the oh, wait a minute. No, I was looking at smalls. We're using regular. We're at 95% efficiency. I forgot. This is the small rotors that like nobody uses except for like gas turbines, because the amount that it does is so minuscule. Yeah, we're using black bronze, which is 95% efficient. So we're actually gaining 10% efficiency. But I'm thinking we might go to the, wait a minute, we can't do large yet, can we? Because that takes, yeah, we can do that. We can go to a large one now. We don't want the black bronze, though, because that is too much. But we may be able to use a different material that is lower on durability, but better on efficiency. But that's not something I'm going to bother with looking at right now.
I have your heat exchanger.
Oh, good. I think that's the next thing I wanted to test. Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
It requires distilled water now.
We put that there, and we have this face, which is the steam face.
No, that's the lava output face, though.
Okay. And I can't turn it off the side again. Why can't I turn it off the top? How the hell are you doing that? It will not let me turn it to the left.
Oh, I know why it's not. Because it's technically facing that way. That's why. I forget why it's not working.
Okay. That was just worrying. Fucking power just went out for a minute. Good thing I got a battery backup. Why in the hell did the power go out? Gotta love living down here. Our power randomly decides to just fuck off.
Well, actually, wait, I know why it's not going that face.
Why?
Because that face has the
Oh, that
notch
one had that one on it. Okay. Gaia.
I need to add that
Alright.
to the overlay so that you can tell, just like the reactor does.
Okay, and you have the other one going that way now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's go get the stuff. And let's see if we can get this thing making us some steam. So, lava. Lava. You know what? It might have blown up. Because... Well, no, it's my distilled water that's missing, not the lava. I don't know where the distilled water went. And I'm not sure why I have Pahoho lava. That should have been in this other tank. Did they somehow get switched? I shouldn't have picked the other tank up. There's nothing in that tank. Why is there Pahoho lava in that tank? I have no idea. Something's funky. Anyways, should be able to do this. Is this not on again? Yeah, that's not on again. Alright, I'll go get it out of the tank. It's fine. I wanted to walk all the way down here anyways. Which is going to be important to get in the heat exchanger that it requires distilled water. It's going to confuse people if they can't put water in it.
Mm-hmm.
I know your aversion with tooltips, but alright, so we're going to do the distilled water, place that there, and it actually puts it into the damn thing. Alright. Now, we're going to put one of these over here on the side now. That's where our distilled water will go in from. So I'm going to go get some more while we do this. Which I'll have to run a pipe from the distilled water tank for this. Okay. Now we can put that right there. And now that will keep that going into here. So now we can put that on there. And there it goes. It is turning our lava into Pahoho lava. Why it's not outputting the Foho lava, I don't know.
You have to set float out output and then GUI.
Oh, it doesn't do it automatically, dumbass. Alright, so we should have Steam, which we do, which is staying right around 640, because I think it has to have a full bucket's worth before it runs, because, you know, this GTI shit's a little weird.
I copied the GT5e code for the Steam turbine. So,
Really?
well, kind of, yeah. Tried to do best I could in the system I
I've
have.
never seen them hold. Well, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just saying it looks a little weird. But yeah. That turns our lava into steam, and that makes us power. Now, we're going to have to put this somewhere else. Because, you know, we can't really have this here. This is kind of a mess. Hey, XCR. And this makes how much steam a tick? Or steam a second?
640.
640 liters of steam a second. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of a mess. We all know this. Yeah, see, I can't even get through here because I got our pipe here for the nitro diesel. I can't get through here because there's a cable. I can't get through here because there's a wall. And I bet you if I break through here, I can't get through because there's a pipe. We're kind of stuck here, dude. And it doesn't go through distilled water very fast because of, it's like 1 liter of water to 80 liters of steam.
No, 28 to 160.
Oh, 1 to 160, sorry. I knew it was one of the two. You can crawl, but you have to have a stupid fucking trap door to get down on the ground. It's fucking retarded. I'm not an idiot that carries around a fucking... Where are you trying to go? You can't go through there. There's a pipe there. We'd have to break through back here to get through. I'm just going to break through this way. See? You just get through over here. No problem. Alright, now we probably...
Hello, motherfucker.
Want to stop this damn thing. Who motherfucking me? Alright, let's pull that on out of there. I still hate the fact that it has
motherfucker.
Motherfuckers motherfuckering me again. Look here, motherfuckers. Oh, crazy's lurking. Well, as long as she's not twerking. Is crazy twerking?
I get offended by that.
Nope, reading a book. Fucking nerd! You could be on here helping me build shit. You fucking nerd. I can't twerk. She'd throw out a hip. You know how it is for them old people. Too tired today. You're too tired today. You're too lazy any other day. What's going to be your excuse tomorrow? Your dog ate your fucking homework? Will note this change might affect early game EU generation. Well, yeah, no shit. Hey, 17 days and I am 40. Yeah, welcome to the 40s. Remove coal from implosion compressor. About fucking time. So, no more implosion compressing fucking coal. When am I going to get your ass into stationers to have some fun deaths? You realize that me dying is only fun for one of us, right? One of us enjoys not dying in games. The other one enjoys watching me die in games. And I don't know when you're going to get me in there. Maybe this weekend. You'll stop dying once you understand thermodynamics and ideal gas law. That's... no. I don't know that that's something I care to know about.
Did you take some physics class?
Yeah, you're going to take a full-on... I guess he thinks I got to take chemistry to do GregTech. I need to take physics to be able to play Stationeers. But I had liked chemistry. Fix stone cover rendering on machines. So my cover on a drum shouldn't Z-fight the shit out of it anymore? Ah, yes. Yes, you did. Nice. How's it look on one of these? I can't put one. Alright, what the fuck, man? Why can't I purdy up my damn shit?
I think it's these to not be carryable.
That's it. Fuck it. Unplayable. Unsubscribe. I'm done. I'm on my way back. Give me a second. Throw my toys out of the fucking pram. I'm done. I can't put a cover on the fucking thing. Now, at least you can cover the drawer. Nope, can't cover the drawer either. I can't even make you fuck up and cover the damn thing. Which is, if you do allow us to put covers on these, do not allow them to go on the top. That was one of the most annoying things for about 6 years in GregTech 6 and GT6 2 and GT3, GT4. It wasn't a problem in GT5 because nobody could make one of these work in GT5. But yeah, for the longest time, you could put a fucking cover over the crafting grid, and it made the crafting grid unaccessible. So it was a real pain in the ass if you didn't already have a crowbar, because you had to make a regular crafting table to craft a crowbar to get into your crafting table. It was really fucking annoying.
Also, why would you even need to put a cover on a table anyways? Like, what's the point?
To make a party.
Party?
Okay. Say this table... Do we have a table that isn't full of shit? No, we don't have a table that ain't full of shit. Every fucking table is completely full of shit. We're gonna name these tables Bear, damn it. They're all full of shit. Anyways, the idea is that you could put this in the wall because you can access it through the front. And then you could put a cover on the back. There you go. So we could put this in the wall like that. And then you could access it through the front because you don't have drawers on the front. And then on the outside, like we did up there with the pipes, we could put one of these on the back and it would make it blend into the wall. That's the idea.
You can see that.
Or, you know, if, you know, a lot of people like to put their crafting table in the floor. You know, you could put it in the floor and then put the bottom of it a floor thing. So when you're down here, you couldn't see it. And again, you don't have the drawer thing, so it doesn't matter. We can use the front because the GT6 is a drawer. You know, the drawers are actually drawers. There's a storage area in here, so you can't access the crafting table from the front because that gets you into the storage area. But you don't have the extra storage area, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, doing that would be really a pain because 2 different GUIs with 2 different slots and everything. It's just a pain.
I don't doubt that's a pain. I haven't even figured out how to code a crafting table, let alone do 2 different functionalities in the same block. He wants to put lipstick on his pig. That's right, damn it. Bonus points, leave the crowbar in the crafting table. Been there, done that, fuck you. Done that multiple times. The only thing that made it nice was for a while, which Greg has now reverted. You used to be able to use a screwdriver for a crowbar. And I always have my pocket tool on me, which has a screwdriver in it. So if I screwed it up, I could use my screwdriver to pry it off of there. But then he reverted that, so that doesn't work anymore. I'm sorry, was that triggering? Yes. You're just getting back at me for camera this morning because I pointed out the fact that I like to push all of her buttons and I happen to know where most of them are hidden. Well, you just happen to know where most of mine are hidden and you like to push mine. Okay, switched back to outputting a fluid to only a single tank. Thank you. I hated that change. And fixed the block update invalidating some structures when they shouldn't, which I checked out yesterday when I finally woke my lazy ass up. Because that's why we didn't test yesterday. It was not Trinz's fault. It was not because he didn't have shit ready. It was because my lazy ass could not get the hell out of bed because I didn't fall asleep until 4 o'clock. But yeah, we can't redstone these off and on anymore. So that's a good fix. All right. So now that you have the heat exchanger working, we need to make coolant. Do you have coolant? He has coolant. We need to make coolant. So we need to mix distilled water and lapis and make coolant. And holy crap, you don't have the other. You're just rude. Fine. Where do we want to do this? We need a mixer. We need an MV mixer. You want to start making an MV mixer? We don't have one, do we? No. So we need an MV mixer for this. I have to figure out where I want to put it. And I was discussing this earlier when I was doing GT6. Because we're never going to run out of coolant. Coolant is going to be a closed loop. It's going to go from tank to reactor to heat exchanger back to tank. And it's just going to do a loop. We're going to run a train on this bitch. That type of thing. So I don't need to set it up to where it's going to... Because I was thinking in GT6 that I was going to need to redstone it to where there was always room in the tank to put more, and I'd need to, you know... But I don't need to do that. I just need to make enough, probably 2 times the amount of what we need to run the reactor. That way there's enough to keep flowing through the system. Is the way I'm thinking. So but I'm still going to want to make a tank, because we're going to probably keep building onto the reactor, and we're going to need more and more coolant. Alright, so bronze rotor, MV motor, 2 good circuits. I'll get the circuits and the MV hull if you want to start on the rotor and the motor. I don't think we have any good ones now. Okay, get those 2 done.
Okay, well, I made the MV casing.
Oh, you made the MV casing for me already? Okay.
Into the motor, need to make the motor.
No, we still don't have plastic hulls over here. Or plastic bins over here. It'd be a really nice addition to this mod. Just saying. Okay, and we need 4 of those, which is going to go like that. That goes down there. There's my good circuits. Just going to go there and there. And did you make the aluminum rods yet?
I'm making them.
Okay. Did you get the copper wires made? Because we only got 1 copper wire over here. Oh, we got tons of copper wires. Never mind. I made a whole bunch of them and just never moved them over here. So I got your 2x copper wires. Which we're going to do this in the LV tables so we can leave that recipe over there. There's the magnetic steel rod we need. There's the 2 copper cables. That'll go there. And this, if I could actually grab 2, that'll give us our motor. That will go there. So now all we need is the rotor. Why am I carrying around so much crap in my inventory? Why in the hell do I have a red steel? Oh. I'm guessing because I made a red steel hoe, but apparently I wanted to do a lot of hoeing. I'm also carrying around HHG ingots in my inventory.
You know, Bear, whenever you see someone like holding in your mouth, it sounds indecent.
It's supposed to. It was meant to. If ever I say something that sounds indecent, it was meant to be that way. It's usually not a mistake. Cobalt, manganese, and silicon. Oh, we actually have 10 of them made already. So let's see how we're doing on silicon, manganese.
Your mixer is ready.
Alright. I'll just throw that in there. Thank you. How are we doing on lapis dust? I do believe that's upstairs. For some reason I don't have it downstairs with the rest of the gems. We're out of lapis dust. Is that really possible? I think we have some we can... We got lazurite, but some asshole didn't give us a recipe for lazurite, which is supposed to give us extra.
Mm.
Not quite sure why, but
Probably
some
missed
reason.
that.
Yeah, let me go look it up, but I know in GT6 it is, and I swear it's in GT5 too. Launch. Because I do believe lapis is like 1 per 125, which is the recipe you have. But if you use lazurite, it's like 1 for every 1,000. So it's like 8 times more effective to use lazurite than it is lapis. Which we've got a bunch. We've got cobalite in here. Why do we have cobalite in here? Is there a reason I haven't processed this yet? Bathe it. Oh yeah, we wanted to get the sodium persulfite done, and he still hasn't given me the... He hasn't told me he's not doing it, but he hasn't done it to where we can make the sodium persulfite out of our...
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of focused on the red light cables, so I didn't really get that done.
This one, sodium bisulfite. So we don't have to break this down. We just need to put it in a fucking thing with water, I think was the way we looked it up. So we can just put that in with the fucking water and it automatically gives us the persulfite. We ain't got to fucking break it down and put it back together because it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, so we're not doing that yet. That's why the cobalt's in there. Okay, so how are we doing down here for lapis itself? Oh, we only have 80 lapis. Okay, well, let's go look up this recipe so I know that I'm not forgetting things. Because, you know, Bear forgets things. then I will probably have to go do a little bit of mining for some lapis. Or we wait to do this later. Coolant. Recipe. Oh, that's the... We want the... Okay, lapis, water, 125, gives 125. Lapis, oh, okay, see in here, it's lapis only, but if you use regular water, it's 1 to 125. But if you use distilled water, it's 1 to 1,000. I think in GT6, it's lapis and lazurite. And I think it's distilled water only. I'll go check. But yeah, this was the recipe I was looking for over here, which was being able to make it and not cost me 1 for every 125. And over here, we only have 1 recipe, which is actually the distilled water. So that should be regular water if he's going by the GT5 instead of the GT6. So now let's switch this over and go look up GT6. And I'll show him the difference between GT5 and GT6 recipes. Now, our distilled water is downstairs, and we have distilled water coming out of this machine. We have distilled water coming out of this machine. I could actually put it... No, I can't. I can't put it here because I got that pipe there. I got that pipe there. I'm going to have to put in... no, I actually could get away with sticking it in on this one because this one only has these 2. So yeah, I could actually stick it right there. It's not going to get in the way, right? We do have the cable there, but we can work around that. So yeah, we'll just put this right there. And then we'll pipe the distilled water up in its ass. See, is GT6 up? Yeah, GT6 is up. Come on, you stupid thing. If anybody watched this morning stream, don't think it looks weird because there's no reactor sitting in my smelting area. Oh, wait a minute. I loaded world. That's not even the right place. Never mind. Let's say this is a old world, but this is probably a fresh world. No, this is my world. Okay. This is the world off the server when I moved it back here. That's what it is. So there's, none of the shit I did today is done here. This is just where I go to look for shit. Okay. Coolant. Industrial coolant. In here we use an injector instead of a mixer because, Greg's weird and didn't want to have an injector just for sausage. So you have lapis dust, distilled water, 1,000 per dust. Lazurite is actually the 1,000 as well. We could use lapis. We could actually use all three of them in here. Lapis dust, lazurite dust, or sodalite dust. And that's the mineral water, because mineral water is the same thing as the other one. That's spectral dew, which is retarded stuff. And hell, he even doesn't give a shit in here about... Where the fuck was the one that was... Oh, I guess it doesn't. I guess I'm just remembering it wrong. But yeah, in here we could use lazurite or sodalite, because I guess he just doesn't give a fuck.
Sodalite doesn't make any sense to me, because I thought the whole point was that you got the lazurite, which is in lapis foot. It's not in sodalite.
That is his idea for... What was that argument he gave me? Because I asked him about that once. And he said that lazurite was in lapis, sodalite wasn't, but it was for... There was a certain property that he was arguing with me about for it. But for cooling, for some reason, he just doesn't give a fuck at all. And honestly, I could go with the whole GT5 way of doing it, just as long as we had the 1,000 to 1 recipe. And I would go with not having the sodalite, and just having the lapis and the lazurite. The reason why I don't like it being lapis only is because of the fact that everything in Minecraft uses lapis, and there's so much lazurite down there. There's so much more lazurite than there is lapis. So it's nice to have a use for the shit, which we actually have 149 lapis, because we've got like 690 lazurite here. And we get barely any sodalite. If we wanted to do it for rarity, we'd actually want to use the sodalite. But sodalite's a good way of getting chlorine.
Yeah, I'm fine with the lazurite, just not the sodalite.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Just either give us the water for 125, or the distilled water gives you 1,000, or just allow either one of them to use only distilled water and give you 1,000, so we don't have to waste so much of it.
Yeah, if I would do that, which makes distilled water 1,000 instead of 125, and allow both lazurite and lapis.
Okay, because there's no reason to really have the water one, because we have so many ways of making distilled water that are just getting voided. We might as well have something that says, hey, you have to use that distilled water you're dumping anyways. So it's not like it's, hurting anybody that, oh, you have to have distilled water. That one thing you're just throwing away constantly. Alright, so I'm going to let the reactor stuff go for today. We still can't do the rest of the sulfuric acid because he forgot the making batteries not go to 0. So we can't work on this right now. I want to work on that bath. He didn't get the dehydrator. Did you decide what we were going to do? Or are we going to make processing arrays for those? Are you going to make a large dehydrator? Or are we going to do batch in the smaller ones that are higher tier? What are we going to do to make these dehydrators a little less painful?
I'm thinking the batch thing. Or dehydrator.
Okay. Yeah, because as of right now, the only recipes in them are LV recipes. So you would just be paying ass tons of fucking power to run the MV, HV, EV, or IV versions. And without some way of doing it, the bathing of it is going to be somewhat fast, because I'm going to work on making the bath today for that. Which actually, before I start making the large bathing vat, I want to work on this, because we are not making any more aluminum, because we are missing the aluminum fluoride, which we can just put aluminum in fluorine, or we can do alumina in the hexafluorosilactic acid and get it that way. And if I remember correctly, I already have this automated right here. I do believe. Because that's a hydrogen fluoride. That's the fluorine. Oh, maybe I changed that over. There's fluorine in there. Yeah, I think I did, because this should be going... No, that output is going that way. Not that way. So this, the input is in the bottom, the output is that way. Where in the fuck? Output, and then it goes up and into there, which is going into there. Oh, okay. So then, does this even have a use anymore? Because it's only open to this one. And this would have to be the cryolite now. Anyways, I'm just going to go grab a couple aluminum and shove them in here. Yep, I did it. Alright, this stuff is hydrogen fluoride, sodium hydroxide, and alumina. So that should be this one here. So we just need sodium hydroxide and alumina for that. And I don't think we have any sodium hydroxide. We have sodium, but I don't think we have sodium hydroxide. I think I need to make some of that. Yeah, that's the salt water It gives us fucking chlorine. And I believe I had this set up here for mixing up to salt. And I took it out. Screw it, I ain't gonna mess with that at the moment. What was the other thing I was thinking about? Oh, the, I need to get more fluorine. Oh, yeah, that's right. Problem is, we have all of this shit, which is locked up in our damn sulfur trioxide. So unless I electrolyze that to get the oxygen, hydrogen, and sulfur out of it, I'm kind of stuck at the moment. Could always just do this one, but that's weird recipe. Yeah, that's right. I'm stuck with that at the moment. Till we can get that damn sulfuric acid out of there. Well, I guess I'm going to be making a bunch of sulfuric acid with when I, where the hell was I even making that at? Ah, right there. There's where I'm making the sodium. Now, why is that? Didn't we put a conveyor on there? It's conditional again. I have no idea why that keeps saying conditional. Because those should be in there. Okay. Alright, so let's start making this large bathing vat. We need to make complex circuits. So we need advanced circuits with advanced circuit parts. Platinum etching wire. So did we make a place for making platinum etching wire? This should be it right here. So I just need to get some platinum. Which I don't think we have that much of. Or, like, any of. I think we used all of our platinum. Either that or it's not set in the A thing up here. Silver, cadmium, tin. Osmium, platinum. Yeah. We are plumbed the fuck out of platinum. Alright, well, if we're plumbed the fuck out of platinum, that means I do have to go do some mining today. I need to get us some platinum. Which means we gotta get the Aquariga shit set up. Because that is going to be needed for this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that for right now. That. Throw those in there. Alright. That. How am I doing? Yeah. Stack of those. Change that over to the good drill. And I do believe I've already found us a platinum vein. Redstone, watch out for lava. Okay. Must be lava there somewhere. Platinum, there it is. Alright. So, we're going to go off mining today. Go see if we can get some platinum and then come back and start setting up making Aquariga, which we're gonna need to. We can actually use the bath that we were using for the tungsten for the Aquariga stuff for the platinum. So we won't have to make another bath. Because we're going to use the big bath for the tungsten. Yeah, that should work. Okay, while we're out here, if I could hit the right button here, waypoint, we want this distance, I'll turn that on. I want to go see if this pump is done in this vein. I've ran by here a few times, so there's a good chance it might have actually gotten done finally. And we still got water over there. This side is done. Nope, it's still not completely done. It's still trying to get this dried out. I need to check and see if the how the batteries are doing. I don't even know if we have power left in these things. Oh yeah, we got plenty of power in there. Alright. Well, that platinum vein's over there a little ways. How in the hell did we get out of here? I think it's this way. I never can remember how the fuck we get out of this place. There we go. I think this is the way out right here. Alright, so we're going that way. 1,200 blocks. Oh, is this across that ocean? I gotta go back and get my boat. I might have to go back and get my boat. Or, you know, stop, cut down a tree, make a fucking boat. One of the
By the
other.
way, Bear, I made an LV chemical reactor for the Aqua Regia.
Okay, good. Because we already have the nitric acid and the hydrochloric acid, so we only need one reactor for that. We just gotta put this shit together. But then we also have to deal with the nitrogen monoxide that's going to come out of it, mixing it with oxygen and make nitrogen dioxide. So we're going to need an LV chemical reactor for that. And then we can mix the nitrogen dioxide with water to make nitric acid and nitrogen monoxide. So we'll need a chemical reactor for that as well. So we can use up that nitrogen monoxide and not just waste a bunch of fucking saltpeter all the time. So please make 2 more. By the way, I love how arguments in Greg's Discord go. I had that argument with that one guy a while back telling me I was gatekeeping and couldn't say that people were, you know, mass morons because, you know, that's not right. Everybody can play GregTech. And then I go and have an argument yesterday where, and it didn't even start out as an argument. It just ended up as an argument because somebody had to add their 2 cents into somebody else's conversation. Overmind had asked me to test something, and I did. And there was a bug that was found that I didn't find because it had to do with AE2. And I simply put, I don't use AE2. It's a crutch for people that don't know how to automate properly. And somebody asked me what I meant, that AE2 was hard to use to automate with. And I was like, no, it's not. But it was at the time that I was half asleep that he had actually made that answer, so I didn't bother to answer back right away. And then when I woke up and finally went to answer, fucking Mayo's ass decided he was going to pop in, Bear's not going to listen to you. He doesn't listen to anybody. And I was like, I listen to everybody. Because if I don't listen to you, I can't tell you all the ways you're being fucking stupid. I may not agree with you, but I still listen to what you say. And when I said that A2 was lazy and boring and everybody uses it as a crutch so they don't have to learn any other way of automating, I was told that that was shaming people for using AE2. I was like, what? How is this shaming people for using AE2? And he's like, well, you say it so people are going to think that they have to do it because you're shaming them into it. I was like, I'm a fat idiot on the internet. Why the fuck would anybody listen to me over their own opinion and what they like and what they enjoy? And they're like, well, 99% of the people out there are fucking stupid. It's like, I tried saying that and I got yelled at for it. I was like, but how is this my fault that 99% of people are fucking too ignorant to make up their own decision? Does that mean that I have to candy coat what I say and tap dance around them? No. If I look at the world and I see that the sky's fucking blue, I'm going to tell people the sky's fucking blue. Even if everybody else in the world says, no, it's fucking green with pink fucking polka dots, I'm going to say it's fucking blue. I'm not going to fucking cater myself to the way fucking idiots think. And if people feel that my saying that is trying to, like, somebody came into my chat today and said they just entered the cult of GregTech, and I was like, if you're in for, some kind of cult thing, you're in the wrong fucking place. I'm not going to try to get you into a cult. I will teach you how to play the game. I'll help you with learning how to play the mod. There's no fucking cult shit here. There's nobody needing to be worshipped and none of that bullshit. I ain't into all that stupidity. There's just way too much stupid in the world. Way too many sensitive fucking cunts. And then I got told I insulted somebody because I told him to eat shit. That was Mayo again. It's like, no, telling you to eat shit is a directive, not an insult. If I wanted to insult you, I'd call you a cocksucker. A dirty cocksucker at that. But I didn't. I told you to eat shit. Which is a directive. Which means go eat shit and leave me the fuck alone, because I don't want to talk to your dumbass. I told Junior, and he's like, no, see, what you're not understanding is you insulted him because he does eat shit. And you called him out for doing so. Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, how's that my fault? I don't get it. Somebody needs to explain it to me. Am I really that obnoxious that I can't open my mouth without everybody shitting a fucking brick?
I made 2 more chemical reactors.
Okay, thank you. The redstone vein said to watch out for the lava. Not the platinum one. What's with the fucking lava? Motherfucker. I gotta bring a damn pump over here. Pump up this damn lava just to get to my damn platinum. I'm gonna have a talk to my alderman. I am not taking a swim. Where the hell is my platinum anyways? It's supposed to be right below my head. Oh, that's small tin. There's a small sheldonite. That means I'm at least in the right general vicinity. There's only about 6,000 different fucking rock types here. Oh! Yeah, nice. Just what I fucking wanted. Tell me the bitch is flooded. And I gotta go get the fucking pump.
You putting them vein footed?
I'm guessing it is. There's a bunch of fucking water here. I'm swimming down to look and see. Well, maybe not, but I'm gonna have to fucking get around it. If I don't fucking drown. Where in the fuck did I come into this hole at? Here's where I came in at. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go this way, I think. that's a quartzite. Okay, that's where the water's at. Don't go there, dumbass. Okay, we need to be below that. We're gonna go this way. I'm already down to level 1. Where the fuck did you put this? Shogun Knight is supposed to be like 40. I think he moved it. Either that or I somehow missed it. I wouldn't doubt. That's fucking salt. Found it. Holy shit, it's all the way down at -12.
Yeah, but it's from -24 to -9. No, 0.
Yeah, I'm just worried about how much of this is going to be lost to this damn salt. Oh, good God, that is damn near impossible to see. Can you tell the difference? There's a little difference, but not much. That is fucking horrible.
Or Pit wants to tell you wants you to tell him the difference.
That's why I like this vein being in black granite. It is easy to see where the shit is. That's one thing Greg did great when he picked the damn things, was putting freaking iridium into black granite. Unlike the fucking shit that he did with pyrolusite that you can't fucking tell. That shit is in basalt. That's like black on black. It is a pain. Okay. That one. That. Now, while I'm looking at this here, I can run this through Mercury too, right? I'm going to get palladium when I macerate it. I can get nickel out of it if I run it through that garbage, which nobody would ever be stupid enough to do. I hope. Run mercury through and we get extra sheldonite. Okay, well. It's not platinum, but it works, because... Centrifuge? Really?
Mm.
I'm just confused at sheldonite being centrifuged.
Your favorite?
I'm going to go look. I thought the only ones that were in the centrifuge were powlite and the one that's like powlite and then limonite. I thought all the rest of them were electrolyzed. I'm going to go look. And we have no fucking use for palladium. Right? This stuff is basically useless at the moment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a zombie up there somewhere. And he ain't happy. What in the fuck? There we go. Alright, anyways, back at what I was looking at. Sheldonite. And that's where we're going to run it through the Aqua Regia, which is going to give us the chloroplatinic acid and our tiny platinum group sludge, which has to be put into... So we're going to need a packager for putting that shit together too. And then we're going to centrifuge it. We've got centrifuge to run that. That's not a problem. Okay. I guess we could run it through the regular packager we have already. Oh, I was looking at the... Hold on. Shit, I hit that wrong transition. I did not mean to hit the end one. Sheldonite. Can I find a U key, please? Holy shit, it is in the fucking centrifuge in here. Well, smack me, stupid, and call me Sally. Alright. I was wrong. I admit I'm an idiot. I forgot that recipe. This is like all fucking sheldonite too. There's barely any iridium in here. There's a little bit, but not much. Oh, switch the damn thing back so the bar is not on top screen. Dumbass. Alright, so we're running into diorite here. And it does not look like we have any sheldonite up above it, so that means the only spot we really lost anything was there. So hopefully this vein keeps going this way and not that way. Hey, I think I found the assholes. Do you think they'll let me join their club? I could be their leader. Hey, you loudmouth jackass. Shut up. Oh god, we have native palladium ore. As if it being part of Shield Knife wasn't bad enough. Holy crap, look at all the fucking palladium. Okay, that's about fucking worthless as hell. That's about as worthless as tits on a boar hog. What else we got around here?
Hey, I'm gonna need me for anything else because I'm starting to get tired.
Okay. And if you're getting tired, head on to bed. I'll get the mining done and we can set up the Aquariga tomorrow.
Good.
I am going to make a suggestion, though, that we change the platinum vein to not be full of fucking palladium. Add in that other, change the palladium out for spare light. But I'll put that in the to-do list for us to discuss.
Good. Good night.
Night, man. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get him to change his vein over to be a little bit more GT6 and a little less GT5. Because there's no fucking reason to spawn native palladium ore. Especially when there's like no fucking use for palladium. That's literally just giving you a resource to turn into matter. At least if it turns into spare light, it gives us something useful out of it. Slaps me until I'm Sally. So did you beat that factory game that you wanted me to try? I think since he's not here, I'm going to go ahead and turn us on some tunes. Good way to start. Now this is how you mine. Rocking out with your cock out. I think tomorrow I'll load up GT6 and show Trends the GT6 Iridium Vein. See what he thinks of it. Trent just typed in chat. Random question or sudden question popped in my head. What's palladium even used for in GT5? Nothing. Fucking useless. I think we might have had some use that Bloody gave to it at some point. He might have ham-fisted some use in there, but Greg never did. And I don't even remember if Bloody even made a use for it. Wait a minute, didn't we use palladium for carbon fiber? That was like the only use he had for it, if I remember correctly. Did I close GT5? I did. I'll have to look and see. But I think that was about the only use that he had. And that was a stupid use in my opinion. You're gonna put anything in with the carbon fiber, it should be resin. If you want to make carbon fiber any more realistic or believable, use some fucking resin. Because that's how you do it. From what I know, palladium's main use, even IRL, is just catalytic converters. I'm sure it has some other use, but it's the only way that I know of to use this shit. Since when is this song so fucking quiet? I have no idea why this song's quiet all of a sudden. That one's fine. No fucking idea. I think that's gonna be about as big as this vein's gonna be right there. Which is normal. These veins are usually pretty fucking small. Alright, I think my blood sugar is dropping. I need to get the fuck out of here and go get something to fucking eat. I'll come back and finish this up. So we're ready for tomorrow later. Y'all have a good one.